I guess you can probably tell it's morning, and I've seen beautiful mornings, but I can't stand mornings at all. That's what I love about this job here, making videos. The only reason why I'm up early is because the library opens early. The only reason why I'm up early. The only time you'll see me riding a bike normally would be going to a yard sale where they're giving something away. I've did that before. I hate riding in the morning. It's all I can do to get up. I'm strictly an owl. I'm strictly a night owl. See, I can't even talk right. Strictly a night owl. But this is a viewer requested video. They asked me to do another Q&A, questions and answers. Well, I'm gonna do my best, but it's early. Sun ain't probably been up an hour and a half. I was watching a movie and up late. But period. I don't care if I went to bed at 9 o'clock last night or 6. My grandparents used to go to bed at sunset. Just back in the 70s, just the way they were. I wouldn't do that in a million years. I like staying up to 2 or 3 in the morning. Period. I love a long night. 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. If I'm not at a party, I don't drink. But if I'm not at a party, 2 or 3 in the morning, to me, that's what life's all about. I don't understand why they went to bed at sunset. Never made sense to me. To me, I hate to use the word dullness, but it is. Going to bed at sunset, that's when everything starts, people. Of course, they were old, I just, they went to bed at sunset in their 60s. I wonder what time they went to bed when they were younger. Ew. Sometimes I think of it, I'd still stay all night with them or something, or be over long enough, and see them going to bed right at sunset. They always went to bed 6:30 or something like that. Oh, that made me sick. Not me. I wouldn't do that in a million years. You can knock on my door at my house 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll still be up. I'll be getting a little groggy at 3 in the morning. I'm still up. Me and my aunt was a night owl. We would be eating chicken dinners at 3 in the morning. I'm not making that up. That's just the way I am. That's the way she was. One time she says, "You hungry?" This is like 2:45 in the morning. She comes to knock on the door. She just been to the store. And she says, "You hungry?" I said, "Yeah." And I was on the computer anyway. She was watching her movies on TV. 2:45 in the morning. And she'd bought these chicken legs in the bag. Oh, they're wonderful. She baked them. She said, "You want some chicken?" She said, "I'm hungry for some chicken." "Yeah, sure." She grinned at me before she closed the door, went into the kitchen. She says, "Don't tell nobody, they'll think we're crazy." You know what I told her? I don't care. Look what they do. And we don't call them crazy. Anyway, the time the chicken was baked, it was like 3:35 in the morning. I'm not making this up. I finally finished eating chicken probably about 4:30. I went to bed by 5 in the morning. It didn't bother me a bit. I got up at noon next day. That's part of my question and answer, by the way. I know what you're going to ask. You're thinking, what's your favorite time? Probably. What's your favorite time of day? From 5 p.m. till 3 in the morning. That's my favorite. Here's the way I look at it, people. Probably another question you ask. Have you ever worked in the morning? Yeah, and I wouldn't do it again. Why is that? Well, first of all, I'm not a morning person. Secondly, here's the way I figured. You're going to work. Most of you are going to work, still tired. Yeah, you've had that, what do they call that, joba? What is the nickname for coffee? Yeah, you've had your caffeine and all that, but nothing replaces oxygen to your brain cells, like natural, your blood pressure. They've proven that people are just not productive in the morning, as productive. So if I can get up by noon, sorry I haven't shaved yet, if I can get up by noon, I won't say you, I'll say they, alright? I know I can pass them up. Once I get my V8 motor started, nobody can pass me. I'm very fast, and I'm very efficient. So I ain't lost 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, because people still ain't got into gear yet. When they get their lunch at noon, you know, that blood sugar rises, they get pumped up more. But I figure, I use the old common sense brain. I figure most of them hasn't got going quite yet. You know, to them, yeah, but if you put them on a mathematical scale, no. They're still trying to get into gear. That sluggish transmission of theirs, they just can't get into gear. And I figure if I get up by noon, half hour, my engine's revving. And if I can get going by 12:30, up by noon, get going by 12:45, I don't care. I can pass them. You know, I always figured that. And I'm right. I've read a number of government studies. They've proven people are just not productive in the morning, as productive. You know, it just, I never understood mornings. You know, if I had my day, the clock would go from 5 p.m. till 3 a.m. Then switch then it would automatically go to 5. That sun would go from 5 in the evening, 3 in the morning, and the clock would go back to 5. If I had my day, it'd be no morning hours or afternoon. I don't mind afternoon, but 5 p.m. till 3 in the morning. That's your probably going to be your question. What time is your favorite time of day? Do I got a temper? Only question. Do I got a temper? Only if I'm pushed. And believe me, you never want to see me pushed. Am I the nicest guy on earth? I wouldn't say I'm the nicest, but I'm very, very close to it. I get whippings growing up. Oh hell yeah. God yeah. I'm sure 1% I didn't deserve. How did my dad whip me? Switch. He did not believe in grounding. He said he said my home, bus going by. How was it he put it? Quote, my home's not a prison. You know, he said, oh, that's why I'm whipping my kids now, keep them out of prison. He always kept a switch on top of the refrigerator. Gave you one warning. They ain't like kids today, screaming, carrying on, like in the library. Ooh, I didn't dare do that. I knew better. No, my dad didn't abuse. Abuse is taking your fist, people. That's abuse. Always on the rear end. He whipped you no matter where he was at. Pants come down, underwear stayed on. But no, I didn't. Do I cuss? God, yeah. When I get mad, normally I don't, but I had a flat Friday night. Got home at 1:45 in the morning. You didn't want to be around. You did not want to be around me. And it was that Isaiah remnants of a hurricane, adding humidity to the air. So I had 5 miles to walk. All that humidity, even at 1 o'clock in the morning, it was the most miserable walk. I got in the house. I wrung my shirt out. I had to because it was sopping wet and I didn't want to get on nothing. I wrung my shirt out outside. It was wringing wet. And I had all kind of language. You don't want to be around me. Normally I don't cuss at all. But what gets me, I've never heard anybody that doesn't cuss except my mom. I've never heard anybody that doesn't cuss. Well, a friend of mine never has. I almost got him to say the word hell one time, but he stopped. 99.99% of the people I've been around cusses. Do I like hypocrites? Well, I'm guilty of that. I'll say one thing and do it, but no, I don't care much for them. They tell you stop cussing, yet they turn on their television and watch it. To me, that's hypocritical. What's another question and answer? I look like crap in the morning, don't I? Feel like crap in the morning. Do I hope to get famous on YouTube? Why not? Why not? Gotta make a living somehow, huh? Do I have fun making videos? Oh God, yeah. Started to put my words together this morning. Oh yeah. Best job I've ever had? This one. Another question answer. Pausing because I'm trying to think. How long have I been riding a mountain bike? Late 80s. I don't know, another question. What's something I wish I became? A disc jockey. But I guess you could say I'm fulfilling that now. I mean, because in a way I kind of call myself a quote-unquote disc jockey on here. You know, I don't play music or nothing, but that's the way I look at it. Sort of like a disc jockey in video. I don't know what else. You know, it don't take long to burn up 10 minutes of video. It don't take long at all. And I don't like wasting time when I'm thinking. But spur of the moment. Viewer requested yesterday. I don't know. I have to think again. Okay, I'm gonna upload this. Viewer requested. I'm sorry. It sounds like more of a story in the beginning than it does a Q&A, but it's technically this is a Q&A. That's how that's how I'll title it too. Technically a Q&A, viewer requested video. All right. See ya.